Kristen Steps here again with ZapDiabetes. Today we have a fun one. One of my big pet peeves on insulin pumps is a lot of times I wear it on my hip, on my belt, I bump into something, I get that screen kind of scratched up, and you're like, great, I just have this scratch on my $5,000-$6,000 insulin pump or whatever it costs, and you're like, that's not very good, and it makes me very unhappy. So one thing with cell phones, a lot of people like to put those zag shields on or some sort of shield on their phone to stop it from getting scratched. So, you start looking at those options. And there was a couple different companies that made some for the older Medtronic pumps. The newer ones, the only ones I've seen so far are the ones on Medtronic.com, the store. So I ordered a set of those. They give you 3, which leads me to believe they come off pretty easily. Why else would they give you 3? Kind of like the whole thing, like I guess there used to be this pump company called this Medtronic I had, and they gave you 2 pumps in case one failed. Well, pretty much meant one was gonna fail. So I got them in the mail, and I was gonna do like a whole unboxing video, things like that, but there's really not much to unbox, and I'll show you what the item looks like here in a second. But I did try to put one on already because I didn't want to go blind into this video, and it wasn't all that. It wasn't very fun to deal with, but I'm gonna do another one where I see the second one's better. The instructions are very vague. There's not much on this online. I looked on YouTube to see if there's another video, which I never do. I want to make all my videos 100% me, so I don't really want to go watching videos and stuff I'm doing, but I looked and there wasn't. So I'm doing this completely blind. So I'll show you what these screen protectors are. They're for the 670 or 630G, that screen size. I think online I bought them, they said 630G screen protectors, but the screen's the exact same, so they will work. Alright, so let's get down to business. Okay, so as you can see here, lots of bubbles underneath. There's still some like sticker residue. I would call this a terrible job. I'm not happy with it. But here's what the item looks like. Completely new, untouched. So it says it's got a step 1 and a step 2. And essentially what you do is you pull those 2 apart, and there is a lighter sheet of plastic and a heavier sheet of plastic. And I believe it's the heavier sheet that does go on the screen. In there, it also came with that cloth, an alcohol swab, funny enough, and 3 of these. So $7 gets you 3 of these. So I'm gonna take that one off, and we're gonna see about putting this one back on. Since I've used both my thumbs, it should be fun to film, but I'll figure it out. So let's do this. First things first, let's take off this thing. Okay, as you see now, there's lots of residue on the screen. I think this looks terrible. Yeah, that's the heavier plastic. Alright. Okay, so I cleaned off the screen quite a bit. And so now I'm getting ready for installation. Okay, if anybody else here is watching this has a 630 or 670G, does your, this bubble up here? Is that supposed to be like that? Because mine came like this, and it's very different. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, or if I just got bunk pump, but this was supposedly brand new. I'm trying to figure out this part of the design, but it's like kind of bubbles up around, like it's all around though. And if you press it down, it almost exposes the buttons more. So it almost seems like it's designed that way. The other thing I noticed, and this is weird because I had the original screen film that came on it still on there until just now, and I almost noticed, well, of course I did put the other screen film on, but I never had this on without any screen film, and I noticed these small little dots here. I'm wondering what the heck? If you have any insight, let me know. Okay, so one is marked there. and then 2 is marked there. So what I think it applies to do is to pull these 2 apart, and then you're like, okay, we got a screen protector, right? So I think then we put this down carefully over the screen there. And I'm pushing it down. Yeah, there's a lot less bubbles than there was last time. See if I can work them out with my fingernails. Okay. Actually, that looks fairly decent. Now this thing here, I think, comes off. Aha! Interesting. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, there's a few imperfections. Not that bad, but at least it's protected now. And my last one, maybe I pulled something wrong, because I only remember removing one main film over the film, so. Huh. Yeah. That's pretty good. Very happy with that, actually. Okay, so I definitely recommend just getting a screen protector or screen film or something for your insulin pump. I don't like to scratch an expensive device, something I have to have for years. Obviously, occasionally something goes wrong, you get a replacement and you go through the same boat. But do you want to scratch it? Every single one I've ever had has gotten scratched. Not to mention all the holsters I've broken. Or that just broke on their own, etc., etc. It's always nice to have extra things on hand. I am concerned about the clip on the back of the new pump because it's not a separate holster. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, and I'll let you know. I plan on doing a review on the pump. Probably my next video, like a full review, talking about what I miss about the old pump versus what I love about the new pump, and that kind of thing. So that'll be coming up, and I'll try to do 2 videos next week. If not, definitely here on Thursdays, and then I try to do another video, when I can. So thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Also, leave some comments down below about how you protect your pump.